Our first speaker is Trina Astor Stewart, and she's going to be talking about turn your passion into money. She has pivoted a passion for finding a need and filling it throughout her lifelong career as an entrepreneur in a multifaceted career involving photography, writing, art, and sales. I mean, this woman can do it all. She's also the author of 3 gluten-free cookbooks. And believe me, if you haven't tasted some of her gluten-free food, it does not taste like there's no wheat in it, but it is amazing, and she is a good cook. Baking great-tasting gluten-free foods for her family has turned into ebook sales throughout Canada, US, England, and Australia. She will share with us how she has used her creativity and passion in her business endeavors to help others weather difficult economic times and live a satisfying life through it all, and she says you can too. So please welcome Trina Astor Stewart.
Monica, I know we talked about what would most help people find the essence of what it is to be successful in business. You wanted to bring entrepreneurs here to share their stories so that others could find inspiration through their experiences. In this spirit, I'm going to share my story and try and tell how I have managed my career as an entrepreneur through the years and how I have turned my passion for my business into money. Let me tell you, when the economic times are in a recession, you need a lot more passion to carry you through. In order to survive and prosper, you need to find your passion, work smart, and find new ways to reach and help your customers. Anyone who has ever been in their own business will attest to the perseverance that is needed. Sometimes passion is the only thing keeping you going. It is the passion of the entrepreneur that will make them decide to take action on their ideas. Here are a few bits of computer wisdom for such occasions. If you mess up, just press Alt, Control, Delete. Or the back button to start all over. To improve your appearance, just adjust your display settings. And click Update. Or, if you have to lose a few extra pounds, just click Delete. Or if you get stumped as what to do next, just press any key. And most importantly, whenever you need a little pick-me-up, just click the refresh button. So here I am. I learned to cook from my mother, who learned from those chefs. Just to give you an idea of the training, it took me years to perfect the skills required to make that paper-thin apple strudel dough, the kind that melts in your mouth and crinkles when you bite into it. Years of practice before she would say it was good. Bless her heart. She passed away before learning that I had become intolerant to wheat and would never be eating or making apple strudel again. Not with wheat flour, anyway. The first couple of years on the gluten-free diet were horrible. I remember my first birthday cake I made for my husband. It resembled a hockey puck and was about as hard. There was a time I said to myself I'd give anything for a decent piece of pie. Now, it's not as though you have pie every day, but come Thanksgiving, well, what is that without pumpkin pie? So it was from the passion of cooking and preparing food for my family that I started experimenting with ways to make good gluten-free meals and baking. I came up with many failures until after tweaking and tweaking, I came up with some really good recipes. That's what my kids said, anyway. I think as gluten-free Trina, I was drafted. I really never intended to do anything with my recipes other than just feed my family and write them down so my sons would have them when they needed them. But here's where finding a need and filling it comes in. Everywhere I went, it seems, I met people like my husband Breck and myself who are wheat intolerant and must eat a gluten-free diet for health reasons. You know, I originally started AstoriaMagazine.com online in 1996 as a place to share my recipes and also bring traffic to our Astor Media Group clients. So many people were asking for my recipe printouts that it was easier to just put them online. Of course, Astoria Magazine became a passion in and of itself then, an outlet for my creative talents, utilizing my writing and photography skills. And now, we even have consistent traffic of 5,000 unique visitors a month. This mega network of internet connections that Astoria Magazine holds benefits all our clients by bringing traffic and promotion to their businesses. One of our clients has a blueberry farm. They are only open 6 weeks of the year. By stepping up the blueberry marketing in the magazine 2 months before blueberry season each year, drawing traffic to their website has resulted in more blueberry sales in the last 2 years than in the previous 25. Last summer, in the middle of blueberry season, we helped the traffic along by finding out that a lot of people were searching for a recipe for fresh blueberry pie. I immediately went and baked one, gluten-free, of course, photographed it, posted the recipe, and created links to and from our client's website. We all of a sudden had a place for the Google spiders to send all those people searching for a fresh blueberry pie. I have carried my business through 3 recessions. I started my own business in the early 80s recession and went through the early 90s recession as well. Many in my field got knocked out of the marketplace. So I made a study of the Great Recession and what brought people through it. They all say it was through pumping tons of money into the economy and the war. And I guess if you are the big guys, then that is how you would look at it. But as a small business person, I researched how the little people made it through. Do you know what it was? It was small business people with passion for their products or services, reaching out through the newly available advertising market provided through mass production printing. All of a sudden, they could reach customers, tell them about their services and products. They found a need and broadcasted that they were the ones who could fill it. There is ingenuity and passion mixed together again. It is business people with passion that work through negative economic forces. They pull way back to get a running start and poise themselves effectively so that when the economic slingshot fires the other way, they are ready for it. Right now, there are passionate entrepreneurs plowing through, coming up with new ideas. They are going ahead with determination, not slinking back and giving up until some better time. Utilizing my photography in my gluten-free cookbooks was a given. Breck and I started selling the gluten-free cookbooks on Astoria Magazine. The sales came from all over, and so we decided to give them their own website called Gluten-Free Trina. So now I am looking and I've been talking on the phone to people for a contract manufacturer to blend my bread mix so I can sell it to bakeries. There's no substitute to forming lasting win-win relationships with your customers. They will return again and again and be happy to pay you for your services and products. My father used to say, do a good job and gain another customer, do a bad job and lose 50. It takes passionate, stick-to-itiveness to build good, long-lasting relationships. I hope you will dig deep into your own soul and find your passion, find a need and fill it, provide a way for people to find you, then go to work and make things happen.